Hi again, this is Yasin Kocha and welcome to part 2 of my video. In this half of the video, we are going to set up a network with our two virtual machines. I've already installed Windows Vista and Windows 2008 from my previous video. So now we are going to attempt to configure their network settings and try to get a network established. So we'll start by going into settings on our virtual machine. We'll go to network and we'll see adapters 1 through 4. We are going to change the attachment on adapter 1 to host only adapter, and we are also going to set it to allow all on promiscuous mode. We'll do this as well for Windows Vista. And now we'll run both our virtual machines. Now that we've booted up our two machines, it's now time to set up our network. So, as we'll be using Windows Server 2008 as our host, we'll go to Start, Control Panel. We'll see Network and Sharing Center. We'll go to that, followed by Manage Network Connections. From here, we'll see Local Area Connection. We go to Properties. Now on the screen, we'll see TCP, Internet Protocol version 6 and Internet Protocol version 4. We'll disable Internet Protocol version 6 and use the 4 for now. So go to Properties and enter the following IP address. We'll enter 192.168.0.1 as our host and select OK. Now on our separate virtual machine, Windows Vista, we'll attempt to do the same with slightly different settings. We'll go to Control Panel, Network and Internet, Network and Sharing Center, Manage Network Connections, and under Properties, in our Local Area Connection, we will see our IPv4 and IPv6. We'll disable IPv6 and use the IPv4. For this IP address, we'll use 192.168.0.2. And in our default gateway, we'll be using the host address, which is 192.168.0.1. And we'll be using the same host address as our preferred DNS server, so 192.168.0.1. We select OK and close. Now we'll go back into our Network and Sharing Center and we'll view computers and devices to see if our machines are connected to the network. Apparently they are not, so we still need to change some settings. So we'll go back. You'll see Network Sharing and Discovery. Make sure it's on both virtual machines. Let's go back to Windows Server 2008 and make sure it's on. It's off, so we need to turn it on. Apply, yes. And now that it's turned on, we should be able to see our machines on the network. Make sure files sharing is turned on as well. File sharing as well on Windows Vista. And as you can see on our server, it's picking up both the Windows Vista and server. So both our virtual machines are now on the network. And as you can see on Windows Vista, it's also picking up both machines. So now we'll test to see if we are getting an internet connection. So we'll open up Internet Explorer and go to, let's say, msn.com. And apparently we are not getting a connection yet, so there is still some settings we need to adjust. So now we'll go back to our server and turn it off. From here we'll go back to our VirtualBox, and now we'll go back into settings, go to our network and enable an adapter 2 using the NAT attachment. Click OK and now power back on your server. Now that our server is back up, you can see here that it has installed our second adapter. So now what we need to do is go into Control Panel, back to our Network and Sharing Center. We'll go back to Manage Network Connections and we'll see the new adapter here as Local Area Connection 2. We go to Properties, we'll see Sharing, click on Sharing and allow other network users to connect through this computer's internet connection. This should now enable internet on our Windows Vista. So let's try it. As you can see, it's successful and internet is now up on our Windows Vista. Let's go back into our server and make sure it also has internet. Well, that concludes my video. I hope it was informative. Thank you for watching and see you next time.